Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Church Out of Podcast. I am your girl Q.
Okay.
Isha,
All
still trying to get
right,
my life together.
so we're gonna give y'all a few minutes to get on in here because we know y'all have been waiting for our feedback and commentary from this past weekend's competition.
Or
So
so
we're gonna
commentary.
all right. So what y'all who go ahead and what team y'all representing? Who y'all representing?
Well, today for our Rep Your Team, we are repping the Western Wildcats. Go wild for the Wildcats. Thank you
I'm
so much for
Canada.
the swag.
I'm Canada. Y'all have to excuse me. I just got off the plane.
Thank you
Uh-huh.
so much for the swag, Western. We appreciate it.
All right. What team you're representing? Yes, we
Yes,
love
in
the
the
shirts too.
comments, let us know.
What are you representing tonight, today, tomorrow, this season? Who are you repping?
Who
Oh
are
no,
you rooting
rooting
for?
for.
Hey.
I was going there too. It was all in my mind.
That's my honey.
It's a given. Definitely a given.
You haven't been up from talking about, baby, we can't see you.
Right. I told you that Instagram box is a little small.
Yeah, it's fine. I just moved the thing around a little
I
bit.
know. I just need to stay
Yeah.
put. Absolutely.
All
Mm.
right. Well, yesterday was BCAA, and for those who don't know what BCAA stands for, it stands for Broward County Athletic Association Competitive Cheerleading Championship, which we consider to be our district championship here in Broward County. It was held yesterday at Dillard High School, Dillard 6 to 12, Dillard High School, and
That's Dilla High.
I'm sorry.
That's Dilla High.
I mean, of course, this is gonna be Dillard High, but I'm gonna be politically correct right now.
I ain't studying
Same.
6th through 8th graders.
Still at 6 to
So
12.
Dillard 6 to 12. So yeah, yesterday was a competition. It was a great opportunity for us and everybody to see all of Broward County. We saw some new teams that put up on us.
Mm-hmm.
We saw our normal teams, and it was quite a show. It was quite a show.
Can,
Definitely.
can I use a quote for my good friend Mr. Rod Wave before we get started?
Oh Lord, go ahead.
So
Oh,
the
Jesus.
theme of the show is get out your feelings and get in your bag.
Ooh.
Your
I
feelings
know
and get
that's
in your
right.
bag. Okay, 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 okay.
Mm. Get out your feelings.
And get in your bag.
I know
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Big Dillard. I see you out there, Big
So,
Dillard.
literally speaking, these are our opinions.
And we have to give this disclaimer
These
that
are our opinions. This is what we saw. This is how we felt. And this is literally, you could take it or leave it.
and
But
again
it's
this
up to you.
and we're gonna put a funny spin to it. So this let's not take this overly too serious. I mean, we want to take it serious because we want everybody to be to like you said, we want everybody to get in their bags.
Yeah,
Um
we want everybody to be great.
but at the same time we do want you all to get some good feedback so that way um I want you to treat us how you treat the judges that give you
Mm,
your feedback on the paper. You don't be
We
one
don't
of
be too far off.
we
we
don't.
don't
We really don't.
we don't be that far off. We don't be that far off, but yeah. So treat us like the judges in the on the paper. Treat us like them. Okay, you can't pull up on them and you can't jump on their Instagram. So treat us like them. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get the party started.
Mm.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with game day.
It's Isha face for me. I cannot. Well,
Child, I'm just trying to get some food in my belly before I get a little lightheaded.
understandable.
Y'all
Is
know
that you
I'm
with the
here.
paper? Is that you with the
Mm-hmm.
wrapper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure before I'm looking crazy and
She
start
back
looking
on point.
around.
Hmm.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with game day. And we had two teams that competed in game day. We had Coral Springs Charter and Hot. Oh, do you want to go ahead and just do the video first? Or
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right. We'll do the video real quick and then we'll come on back and start with
We
our
just want
comments.
to take a moment and congratulate our winners from BCAA
Oh, I'm like,
yesterday.
what video?
Yeah, kind of give them their flowers in the beginning before
Y'all, excuse me. I told y'all I literally just got off the plane. They pushed back 30 minutes because of me. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just here.
Girl, listen. I said due to time difficulties, you good. But we just want to give a shout out to all the winners for yesterday. So this is a video to kind of kick it off before we start our critiques.
We're
Q, go
gonna
ahead and fire
they
that
give a
up.
shout out to all participants, not just the winners, but it is a lot to get out on that mat, whether you were together
Correct.
or whether you were not together. It's still a lot to get on that mat. So we want to congratulate and thank all of the athletes who participated in yesterday's competition. And with that, we'll go ahead and show the video. All right.
I had to
So let's
turn
go
the
ahead.
music. I mean, the thing down. That was a little loud.
We had to change. Well, the music on Instagram is a little different, and Canva, with music, once you download it, the copyright it don't play. So we just had to quickly add some music to the background to go with the video, so to speak. But
Not you
congratulations
playing it
once
was just
again
loud.
to those who placed yesterday. And like you said, we commend everybody for hitting the mat. It's not that easy. Um, we do commend you, and let's get it started.
All right. So the first team that hit the mat was Coral Springs Charter. So I actually like Coral Springs Charter. They was extremely clean
As always.
and they were together. You got the ROAR roar for the Panthers. Panthers, let's roar. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The cheerleaders with the sign. Every when I say one band, one sound, everybody was in sync. A lots of spirit in between, and those high kicks, ladies,
Mm. Look like one high kick.
look like one leg. Everybody, one leg. Um, very good job. I am definitely looking forward to seeing them on the at regionals and state. And I think, oh, I don't know who. Well, we'll talk about that later. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing them again. It was I enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed your performance yesterday. So kudos, ladies.
Absolutely. And to piggyback off what you said, I thought they were very in sync and organized. Although I felt like they needed a little bit more volume. They were a little low during the routine. I love the new flags. The flags are gorgeous. I love the little scratch in between. That's really cute. Um, the chant that I like was love the cheer clause for the I love the clause for clause out for defense. It's cute and it's catchy. Um, the last chant seemed to kind of drag for me, but maybe it was me. But I would love to see more personality from the girls. The 8 count was in sync, but as always, I enjoy watching Coral Springs Charter. They seem to, in my opinion, they seem to master the categories in which they are in. But I love game day for them. I think they're amazing in game day, honestly.
So there was in the first song that they used where they were doing "Let's Go Panthers." There was this ripple where they were kind of doing L's and
Hmm.
turning and stuff like that. That ripple was very cute. Um, when you guys did the color shout, the rhythm kind of switched, which kind of threw it off for the fans. You kind of want to keep a rhythm in sync if you're looking for crowd participation in game day. Well, with all cheers, crowd participation is very important, but game day, it is even more important because that's kind of all you're doing is sideline cheering to a degree. Um, Everything everybody else pretty much said is the same, very clean. Pick up the energy throughout the whole thing. I like the simplicity of game day for this team because it showcases the cleanliness of the team even better, but gotta find that game day energy. That's
Hmm.
it.
Cool.
All right. Our next team was Hollywood Hills. Um, Hollywood Hills is pretty much fairly new. We have not seen them before.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not sure if they have the guidance that they need to to move forward. Um I don't know what happened. I like I say, this is my first time seeing them. So I don't know what happened. Um I my comment was speechless because I really did not know what was going on. Um and I'm sure it was tough for those athletes to get out there on that mat, especially if this is their first time, competing at BCAA, because I haven't seen them and I've been attending BCAA for a long time, and I have never seen Hollywood Hills, but um this will be a great opportunity for the coach to do some networking and connecting with other coaches, um, especially with game day, because that was, yeah, I'm speechless.
Hmm.
That was my comment. So this will be a great opportunity for Hollywood Hills to connect with another coach, um, to um, to figure it out. So that way, if they decide to move forward and do regionals, um, at least they can have some idea of what to do, so that way that they're able to, I guess just kind of learn and grow and figure it out as they go. But yeah, what was displayed yesterday, yeah, I just said speechless. That was my comment, was speechless.
Um. So yeah, if I'm gonna give this advice, if you're a new coach and you're thinking about entering in the comp world, I advise you to do your research, watch videos, and things of that nature. To me, with Hollywood Hills, the routine was given very thrown together. Like, literally speaking, like, I didn't feel like there was any practice or effort put into it. I was trying to understand the formations, the placements, the chants. Um, Everything just kind of seemed to drag. It was given very much sideline at a football game instead of game day routine. Um, the girls just didn't seem to be into it to me. It was like they were just kind of there to be there. And the girls have to be, they have to buy into their routine in order for them to sell it to the judges. And I just wasn't getting that from those girls. So if you're going to do game day, I advise you to watch teams that have done game day. Or if you haven't gone to a camp, UCA lives by game day. That is the best way for the girls to get it together and learn, because those girls looked on the mat as if they had no idea what they were doing and they did not want to be there. But that's just my opinion.
Um, I feel like the coach somewhat tried to do some research because it was in the way that game day was supposed to be. It just wasn't executed that way. Um, New coaches always find a mentor. Always find a mentor. Even if that mentor is not a game day coach per se, they can always lead you to the best direction. Um, I think the best way to understand game day is to watch college game day. That's the best example. Um, I think staying in game day for a while is best for you all in the next couple of years just to kind of get your feet wet and everything. However, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Um the music sounds like it's from your band being recorded. Don't use your band. You want to use a band that is clear, concise, actually playing the notes well. You don't want the music to be your problem on top of other problems. Go on YouTube and download you some band music. It's plenty of band music out there. But don't use your own band unless your band just that good. Um, you got 4 weeks and 4 days to kind of switch it completely around. Um,
Actually, 1 month and 2 days.
I said 4 weeks and 4 days.
2 days. It's the ninth. Today the seventh.
Kamisha, it's 2 weeks next week, 2 weeks
Mm.
of school, 2 weeks out of school, and then the week they come back is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 weeks and 4 days. Anyway, y'all got 4 weeks and 4 days to kind of scrap and rebuild. Luckily, it's game day where it's not completely impossible to scrap and rebuild. So hopefully you can get with somebody that can give you some guidance. That's it. That's all.
Okay. All right. So our next category, congratulations to Core Spring Charter for winning game day yesterday. Our next team, we are going to go with co-ed division. Co-ed had two teams as well. They had St. Thomas and Western. Um, what I said about St. Thomas was they had some subtle mistakes with the dance. It looked like in the front, two of the girls, or yeah, like two of the girls, kind of were doing the wrong motion. They were doing the wrong thing for a while until they caught up with what the everyone else was doing. And I was like, I wonder if the team made some changes, like this week or throughout the week or whatever. And maybe they forgot. I don't know. But they did finish strong. They need to work out those kinks and they need to get stronger with their performance energy because it was kind of high and up, like up and down for me. Like they were, into it, and then they went down, and then they got back into it. And then to me, just like I said, either they made some changes and the girls are not comfortable with the changes just yet and forgot. I don't know. But this is something that I wanted to bring up as well when it comes to facials. Um, us as spectators and judges, we don't know your routine. So if you mess up, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over your face. It's all over your face and it's all in your body language. When you mess up, we notice that you've messed up and now we're really paying attention. So ladies and gentlemen, when you make a mistake in your routine, remember the spectators don't know your routine. We haven't seen it. So keep it going. Keep a smile on your face and stay positive. Keep going because the minute you mess up and it shows on your face and in your body language, it can kill the rest of the routine. So yeah, that was my thoughts.
We're on St. Thomas
Mm-hmm.
and we're in co-ed right now.
um, for me, my notes for St. Thomas were cute idea for the tumble path between the girls and the peak. They always seem to have cute tumble paths and kind of out of the box formations for me. Flyers, watch your timing during the beginning of the inversion stunts. Um, I like how St. Thomas uses the girls who don't tumble during the tumble moment. I always say utilize your girls to the best of their abilities and other ways to give crowd appeal. For the cheer, this time we got to see it in a different angle this time. So I love the fact that they're incorporating their name, St. Thomas, in the cheer, but the wording doesn't seem to transition smoothly in the cheer when they go from St. Thomas to Rowdy Raiders. Work on the signs. They really weren't together. The timing was off. The beginning of the dance, like Q said, the timing seemed to be off, or the girls seemed to be doing something a little different. But I will say I am loving the progression that I'm seeing from St. Thomas over the years. I like that they aren't limiting themselves and they're putting themselves in many categories and making themselves a real contender in the cheer world. Those are my notes.
Um, I have to disagree with this category. The last time we talked about them, I forgot that they were co-ed,
Hmm.
and only having one boy and being co-ed,
That's a little
I don't
tough.
think is necessarily a good
Beneficial.
idea. Um, but it is what it is now, I guess. But I don't think having one boy is that smart going in co-ed, because you're limiting yourself on the type of partner stunts that you're able to do, where other teams are able to do more because they have more males. Um,
And it also depends on which size they're doing. If they're doing small, they can only have up to two.
right.
Yeah,
Still, just having
yeah,
one, they can always go varsity and still have that one boy.
you're right. I agree.
Um, when you all do rowdy raiders with the signs, I had to keep looking at it because I also thought it was off and it's not. But it's something about it that's
Hmm.
it's a little weird. It's not
It's not catching.
flowing. I don't know what it is. I looked at it a few times and I can't figure it out.
That,
But everybody's together, but
It's just not
just
flowing.
I don't know. It's something weird about it.
that's what I
Um
said. It looked like they like made some last minute changes, and the team isn't caught
But
up
the
yet.
the cheer the cheer isn't it hasn't changed from before. But we're looking at it from a different angle this time, so it's a lot more noticeable. But I'm like, Ish, I had to watch it a few times, and I don't know if it's just the flow that's off or what it is, but something is somewhat off with the cheer.
You know how sometimes people go on 2 and 4, and then you got people that go on 1 and 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know
I,
what it is, but it's something that's off about it. But as long as the judges ain't saying nothing about it, hey, to
keep
each his
going.
own. But it's a little weird for me. But honestly, I didn't have too much anything else to say about St. Thomas. They were all right.
Hmm.
They was all right.
okay. All right. Next we have Western. Um, all I have is Western was Westerning. Outside of that one bobble that they did have, um, that was all I got. Was
And they saved that.
yeah,
That's it.
they. That's what I said. Small bobble. One small bobble, but Western was Westerning.
All
I
right, I'm
think
gonna give the people what they want.
Oh yeah, because I made sure I had comments this time.
I'm gonna give the people what they
no,
want.
let, but I also said it's time to take it up. It's it's time. It's time to take it up to the next to the notch. Like I was messing with them, and I was like, the bar is always set high with Western, and it's time to take it to that next notch.
Hmm.
It's time. Like qualifiers is coming this weekend.
But you
It's
know
time.
what? I will say this: Western has been known to have a few tricks in their up their sleeve, and
I,
what they take to qualifiers may not be what we've been seeing. And we
I
saw that
listen.
happen before too.
Listen,
Um,
I get it. That's why I said it's time to take it up a
but
notch.
I'm
Stop
gonna
playing with
give the
these
people.
people.
I'm gonna give Weston. I'm gonna give you what you want. Here my notes. Ready? All right. Watch your timing. Just a tad bit. The cheerleader on the far left flipped before everybody else. I don't know what happened. She was a little
Nitpick.
excited. Huh?
Nitpick.
No, 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 no. It was
Oh
very
no,
noticeable.
it was
It was
real
very
noticeable.
noticeable.
It was very
See,
noticeable.
when I tell you
She was on her own count.
she was on her own count,
That's fine.
literally. But I love the tumble path, the flip sequence combination amongst the girls. I love the clean flip transitions and the partner stunts. That reverse inversion build was nice. When they master it completely, it will be clean. The timing of the inversion was awesome to me, but I didn't realize until I rewatched it that the young lady in the back didn't do it. I don't know if that was on purpose or if her timing was off and she was just trying to catch up. Um, yes, I am. Um, the transition on those one man shoulder sits was so clean and so smooth. And then to go back to the regular extension stunts, they didn't miss a beat with that. Loved it. The flag girl rotation transition was cute. And I love how Western utilizes male cheerleaders. They always give me what I want with male cheerleaders. While the girls were dancing, they were doing stunts in the back and handling those one mans like it was nobody's business. Yes, Western, give it to me. That's it for me.
Well, for Western, I enjoyed the boys as well. I said, "Come on, boys." Now, I enjoyed the boys. Y'all know, boys are
Yes,
usually my favorites,
yes, they
and the
are.
boys are doing the boys thing. Um, Only thing I will say about the boys in cheer is the things that y'all are doing is cute. I love it, but take it, make it you. Like it almost, obviously, it is rehearsed, but don't make it so much of a rehearsed action. Get into it yourself. Be yourself when you do it, but also do the make sure you're doing the same thing. That's pretty much it for that. There's something about their solid color signs, and I usually don't care for solid color signs, but their solid color signs, I guess it's because it's the gold and the black. I really
Mm-hmm.
think the simplicity of it kind of goes with the uniform and the
Mm-hmm.
routine. Um, so my girl, I can't think of her name. She was in that stunt that bobbled, and I went and gave her a hug after comp. I can't think of her name at all. But when I say the entire routine during the bobble, after the bobble, before the bobble, she's encouraging the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean when I say there are some teams that just got special people on them, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a reflection of the program that you're in. She literally gave, I'm a captain and we gonna get through this no matter what just happened.
They say her name
Um,
is Julia.
huh?
They say her name
Jalea,
is
yep, that's
Julia.
my girl. Yep, Jalea, that's my girl. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name, but yes, Jalea. Um, Also, Josephina. He know exactly who I'm talking to and what I'm
Oh,
talking
Joe.
about. Baby, Josephina, you was performing on the sideline.
Hello.
Go ahead and put that wig on, Josephina. Go ahead. Um, Now the actual critiques. The opening stunt with the tumbling is off. The group standing tucks, they're off. Yes, you had the girl that kind of did her own 8 count, but as a group, it was off. It's like slightly off, and just kind of clean that up a little bit. Um in the back, when they did the hand to hand, there's a group that didn't go up, but it was a full group. I was kind of wondering why that one didn't go up. I know it was All-Star weekend. Maybe the actual flyer for that group was missing, or the actual side or whatever. I don't know. But I was wondering why that one didn't go up. But other than that, that's it. That's all for me for Western.
Mm-hmm.
Western is like my London replacement. That's my girl. Nobody will ever replace London.
Of course
But
not.
yeah, Jalea's like my new London.
I'm done.
All right. So congratulations to Western on their win. They were the first place winner for the co-ed division. Next up, we have all girls. Um, we had two teams also. We had Cooper City and Deerfield. Um, for me with Cooper City, um, I love that chill. Cowboys, let's ride. I love it. They did have good energy. They had a fall. Now, one thing I did enjoy was the ripple with the tumbling pass with the
Mm-hmm.
young lady when she was going back and then she came back and they did the ripple while she was
Mm-hmm.
tumbling. That was really, really cute. Other than that, one thing I really said was that they just need to continue to work on timing because some things were a little off. But overall, they did had a good performance and yeah, keep on riding.
Saddle up.
I like
I'm
that. Keep
sorry.
on riding.
Play on words. Um,
Hey.
um, okay. So I like the cheer as well. I just think they could use a little bit more crowd appealing elements, like some stunting or something. I'm still trying to understand why the cowboy signs is in the bag. Because they're all at the same eye level. So can the judges really see the cowboys in the ride when they're all up at the same time? That was something that puzzled me. I love when they say saddle up and giddy up. The wordplay is
Yes, the
catchy
word
and
in
fun.
between. Yes.
Yes. It kind of goes with the Cowboys theme. I love it. They are very clean and safe with their routine. I was trying to understand why they had the three girls standing in the very back of the routine, just kind of just standing there. Is there any way to kind of like utilize them, so to speak? Because it's like very noticeable that they're in the back. Um, just some reminders, flyers, stay tight, save the stunts as much as possible. Like Q said, I love the ripple routine during the individual tumble path. That was cute. I love the stunt build transitions during the partner stunts, but some of the girls are idle, so I don't know that cheerleaders being idle just really is a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why. But that's it for me.
When you go small, unless you cap out in small, um, with your numbers, you're gonna have idle cheerleaders because you only can put up two stunts and you don't want to use a front.
But it
Um,
wasn't just Mall that had idol cheerleaders though.
I know that, but we on
Yeah.
small. So for them, unless they cap out their number, that's kind of what they have to do. I don't really know how you get around that. That's one reason why I don't really like small. Um, tumble timing is something that I noticed. Work on that, getting it all on one accord. If the way that I like to think about tumble timing, don't think about what we're jumping on. Think about what our hands are landing on if it's a back handspring, or what our feet are landing on if it's a tuck. Um, because if we're doing what we're jumping on and it's a slow tumbler, obviously you want them to speed up, but maybe that will help them. Sometimes you got to use trick psychology or whatever you want to call it, but maybe that'll help. um Good save in that, I can't remember whether it was a full up or a 360 heel stretch, but that was a really good save. And again, like I said last week, was it last week? Last time, I love the direction that you all are going back in. Y'all a sleeper. Y'all are one that can be slept on. So good up. See you at regionals.
All right. And we have Deerfield Beach. All right. So one of my pet peeves is the extremely long braids.
Long hair in general.
Long hair, especially braids, but long
Okay,
hair.
okay.
Yeah, long hair, braids, whatever. Long hair. We have to secure our hair. When you are performing, whether you are a flyer or whether you are a base or a back spotter, you have to keep your hair out of your face. There was a young lady that had some braids coming out in the front of her face, and they were extremely long, and she was struggling to the point where it kind of stopped her from performing to her full capability. It was all over her face. That and she just kept pulling her braids out of her face because it was preventing her from flying. It was preventing her from doing what she was supposed to do on the mat. So when I tell you, you have to secure, there should be no hair in your face at all. None. It needs to be pulled back so that way you can keep yourself safe as well as keep your teammates and whoever's in the basis, whoever is basing you at the time safe. Um, Facial expressions, of course, and that was for all of the girls on the team. You have to control your facial expressions because it's not going the way that you wanted to go. You still have to go out there and put on your best face. Okay. Now, I do believe that we're going somewhere with this, Deerfield. You still have a lot of work to do, but you are going in the right direction versus going backwards. So secure the hair, ladies.
That's it for you, Q? Okay. I noticed that the cheer seems to play off my favorite cheer from last year, from Miramar. But it seems to drag a little bit. And there was no real spirit for me during the cheer. They had a nice one man stunt in the back. Um, my suggestion would be to get some flags that can flip for the girls to keep their hands occupied. Um, the signs just, I don't know. The signs just wasn't giving for me. Um, the girls didn't seem to be excited while doing the routine. It just seems very dry and bland. And I'm guessing because they made some mistakes in their routine, started to become noticeable and the frustration level started to pick up. Watch the timing during stunts. The stunt in the back should have never that now that's a pet peeve of mine. No cheerleader should ever hit the floor coming from the air. That young lady came straight down and fell on her side. Um, Literally speaking, clean up the tumbling. The girls weren't really stable in their tumble path. Um, Long hair, like you say, has got to go because literally speaking, the long hair is a distraction for the people that's catching you. If your hair is in their face first, how do they get to see you? Continue to practice your stunts and your stunt building. Watch your formation placement for the dance, but I do see the direction in which Deerfield is going, and I do commend you all for your growth and progression over the past few years. Continue to keep up the good work. That's it
All
for
right.
me.
The next uniform y'all get, can y'all go mostly black? And the reason why, red and yellow are two light colors. And for me, the colors of the uniform with sign usage and just movement kind of is the eye distraction. So because those uniforms, those colors are so bright, try to go mostly black and add touches of red and yellow in there. Then you can go the red and yellow palms and the red and yellow signs. Um, but yeah, obviously you can't get a new uniform every year. So whenever you can, that's the ideal. Um, in the chair, there is like sign slapping throughout the whole thing.
Mm.
Cut it out. There does not have to be sign slapping for all the words. If they need something to do for those words, put the sign down and get motions. Um, You see, there are some teams that do little spinning things. They do little partner claps and stuff like that. Find something else to do. But the sign slapping, just we are da 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 and nah and nah 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 nah. Nah. No, it's annoying. And I don't really want to put it that way, but it's what it is. A whole lot less sign slapping. Um, there are a lot of dead spots, like right before you stunt, and I get it, and right before you tumble. And I get it because you want them to kind of calm and get ready, but lessen it. So if it's a full 4 counts that they are resting, take it down to 2. Find something else to kind of fill in those gaps because the dead spots means that there is literally nothing to look at. So it can make the crowd and the judges kind of drift their attention to something else. Um, but what I will say is this is the best I've seen Deerfield in a very long time. Of course, there's a long way to go. Stunting needs to be a lot more advanced. The stunting that's being done needs to be hit, but this is the best that I've seen Deerfield in a very long time. So I like where y'all are going. And I like the fact that y'all went in varsity category because you have almost half of your team tumbling. Clean it up and advance your stunts, and y'all might be doing a little something. So congratulations for that. But again, it's still a lot of work that need to be done. That's it for me.
All right, and our winners for the all girls category was Cooper City. So congratulations, Cooper City. We're going to be moving on to small non tumbling. There was one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 teams in small non tumbling. There were Monarch, Boyd Anderson, Coral Springs, Northeast, Plantation, South Broward, and Stoneman Douglas. So we're going to start with Monarch. They were our very first signed casualty. There was a nice little R.
The
There was
R1.
the
And
R1.
She
The
fought
sign.
the R and the R1.
mhm.
Yes, the R1. So,
I think that was the
ladies,
only casualty of the day.
It
no, there was
was.
another one. There was another one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one.
I think I wrote it down, but I think there was one more. But yeah. Ladies, we have to remember when you are placing the sign down, if you have to check before you put it down and go to your spot, do that. A quick
I
check.
even saw a team where they actually held the entire signs up until, like, I want to say a coach might have said something, then they put them down.
Yeah. But you have to check before you put the sign down. So again, do a quick little pop up if you know, and if it's not popping the way it need to be popping, turn that sign around and then place it back down. All right. Flyers. You do not credit yourself. You don't do that. The reason why you have bases is for them to cradle you so that you land tightly. But baby, when I say Monarch won the self cradling competition, oh, every last one of their flyers cradled themselves out of those stunts. Every last one of them. I couldn't. It was so much going on. I was like, wait, why are we cradling ourselves out of the stunts? But you can't credit yourselves out of the stunts. Um, they listen.
It's the size for me.
what
It's your
um
size. Listen.
we I don't know what direction that they're going. I
Ooh.
don't. I don't know what direction that they're going. I just know that we have to regionals is in a few more weeks and we gotta get together. We gotta get together. So yeah, that's all I have because it was just too much going on for me.
All right.
Next.
So I'm not even gonna mention the sign because you already did. Um, but I want to know, and it's not even trying to be funny. Why is the R the only individual letter? on the sign. If you have, just a suggestion, if you have an odd number of letters in your school's name, get individual letters on a sign. Please and thank you.
I don't like double letters at all.
Correct. But if you have an even number, it looks a little bit better than just
It
the
looks
R
it looks 1,000
being
times better.
huge on one
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And if your animal and if your mascot is
Put a paw print at the end. I don't
do
care. The R just yeah. Mm-mm.
do
Um,
something.
I could have done other types of stunning during the color shout instead of the shoulder sits and the girls standing behind them doing nothing. It's a shoulder sit. Where they going?
No, can't say that
No,
because I
cause
see some
cause
shoulder
somebody
skits going
cause
over the shoulder.
I've
I got
seen
that
some
part.
shoulder sits fall because we
I'm not
saw
saying that.
yesterday too where somebody fell out the shoulder set.
But
Mhm.
they were secure and the girls didn't even go to do anything. They're just standing there looking at this shoulder sit.
They they
Just
spotting.
looking at it. What were we examining the shoulder set? Let me
They
know. I'm
they,
sorry. Um,
they spotting.
they ain't even had their arms up.
They were
Um,
spotting for real.
for real, that's exactly how they were standing there looking.
Listen,
I had
maybe
to
if the
re.
person who fell out the shoulder set on the other team would have had a spotter, they wouldn't have fell out. That spotter would have been able to get them.
I can't. Um, ooh, um, watch the placement of the girls in the second calling of the MHS because okay, so it was a little weird to me. Did anybody else notice that the girls was going between the girls with the palms and almost fell over?
I did not, and I didn't go back and watch them because I thought I had seen enough
Okay,
yesterday.
so if you get a chance, go
I'm
back and watch.
not.
Okay, but
I'm intentionally not going to get a chance.
okay, so for that part, clean it up because literally speaking, the girl holding the M and the H, I thought they was gonna fall over because the three girls with the palms was literally about to knock them over. That was not a smart call to make them go in between. If you're gonna make them go in between, please space those girls out. That's just not it. Um, the stunning part at the beginning of the dance, please watch the placement on the mat. Y'all need more space between y'all stunts. Slow down on the stunt, and there is too much going on. And the stunts seem to be sped up. Everything was just off. I said the jumps, but everything was just off. The routine just didn't seem well put together. And it just seems like random things was put together. I'ma just leave that alone. I can't.
All right, I said the R1. We already addressed that.
Mm-hmm.
I put control motions and signs. So when you're doing the signs, you can't just have them everywhere. It's kind of hard to have them everywhere because you have both hands, but you need to make sure you're popping and pushing and those things, and can't be flailing your arms and things of that nature. I did like the attempt at a one man. It didn't hit, but the fact that it is attempted and I feel like it can hit, but base, pop it, push it. The fast to me, the faster you push, the easier it is to get it up. When you try to slowly push it up, it's extremely hard.
And the head.
So punch it up. And I think you'll be able to get that. So kudos for that because I'm not attempting on one man in my big age. Um, there is a whole stunt group that's spotting. That stunt group could be going up. Um, and when I say a whole stunt group, they weren't like behind one stunt. It was like two girls at this stunt and three girls at another stunt. Put them together and put up another stunt.
Mm.
Um,
Idol cheerleaders.
yep. Watch spacing and timing on everything. I put that in all caps.
Mm-hmm.
And there are too many stunts that they don't have time to do. Y'all are trying to force stunts that there are not time for. So if there's 5 seconds, Only one stunt should be going up in those 5 seconds. You can't put two stunts there. So, and then the stunting is not that strong to begin with. You
Mm-hmm.
don't, nothing on the score sheet says how many stunts you have to have, but it does say what skills you have to have. Don't try to force 3 million stunts
And
because
execution.
it's not helping you, it's actually hurting you. But that's it. That's all for me.
All right, next up we have Boyd Anderson, BA, BA,
BA, BA,
BA,
BA,
BA,
BA,
BA, BA,
BA.
BA. All right, so I said I definitely see the improvement that the program has been making every season. The cheer was a whole bop. I don't know about y'all,
it
Mm-hmm.
was.
but the cheer was a bop.
And that
So
boy was down there.
the cheer was a bop because I was bopping a little bit up in the stands. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, BA. All right. Because I did say shout out to the fan, the dad or the
I
parent or
did
whoever
too.
that
I
Me
was.
put him
too.
in my
Shout out to
notes
him
too.
because baby, he was bopping. All right. Only thing I can say is clean up, tighten up motions during the transitions because things kind of be a little sloppy when you're moving to the next part of your routine. Tighten up, straighten up. You gotta work on those transitions. And ladies, just keep improving. Some days some days it's gonna work, and then some days it ain't. I get it, but we just gotta keep working at it, keep improving. I am loving the progression of this program, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at regionals.
There was a comment that say the shimmy.
I'm done. Um, so for me, I have the intro of the routine. I see the concept in which they were trying to do, but it seemed a little rushed. Slow it down just a tad bit so we can see the full element because it seemed as though even though the girl went up, she really didn't have enough time to execute what they were trying to do. So slow it down just a tad bit. Watch the timing on the jumps. It was a little off. The dead space between the
Yeah, that's what
cheer and the dance, give them something to do, literally speaking, just a little something. um Find something for that space of the transition because they literally walked to their space and then they was just walking. There was like no spirit, no facials, no nothing. Love the wordplay of the cheer. Work on the sign work. The girls were not in sync or tight with the signs. They were all kind of doing different things. Make sure they look uniform with those signs. Towards the end of the cheer, the girls were trying to get the crowd to participate and utilize the mat, but it seemed like they were kind of all over the place. Make it look a little bit more organized and come together a little bit because you had girls scattered across the mat. Um, Clean up the dance placement at the end of the routine. Some of the girls looked a little confused and out of place. Listen here, that cheer dad was feeling it and hyping up that cheer. If you could get the rest of the crowd to be on what he is on, then you got a hit right then and there. That him being the hype man is what you want the crowd to give when they're doing your cheer.
hmm
Sell it just like he was selling it. You
Yeah.
got one person. Now hype it up a little bit more. Um, the young lady at the end, baby, it was the shoulders for me in the stunt. Girl, yes, ma'am. Give me shoulders. BA, you giving me more and more each year. I love it. I see you and I'm clocking it.
So pretty much everything that I had has been said. I don't really have much else to say. Except for the cheer. There was a part where the rhythm did switch in the cheer, which kind of threw the crowd off. Keep it flowing. But once they got to that orange and black, everybody was, hey. And honestly, I don't think it was just him. I really think it was the whole gym.
Yeah.
Everybody just didn't say it because it just kind of caught them off guard. Like, wait a minute, BA got a ball. Listen, don't change this chill now. Y'all got another chill that we like.
Because it's a
Just change
bop.
the flow, how
Being
you're
on the
flowing
IB side
into
ain't it?
it.
The
But
transition to it.
this another one of them cheers. Um, just clean, 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 clean,
Clean up.
clean, clean. And right before y'all went on, I looked over at Kamisha. I said, I hope they still going in a progressive way. And when y'all finished, I said, they didn't let me down. Y'all are
Mhm.
still growing. I love it. I just want the growth to speed up because y'all really could be some contenders. Because y'all
Mhm.
get like a look, y'all get a little bit and then a little
Every
and then a little bit. It's coming. And I would hate for it to get there. And then the coach is like, all right, we done coaching.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let's pick it up a
Push.
notch.
We gotta push them, coaches. We gotta push
Yeah.
them.
Just a
It's
tad
time.
bit.
It's
So
time.
They can
kudos to
do it.
BA. I'm loving it. I can't help it. I love
I
it.
am loving it. Absolutely. Coral Springs.
I peeps.
We love Coral Springs, but
They do.
something was off with that routine for me. Something was off.
It wasn't them.
It I don't know what it was, but something was off. My notes was something is off with this routine. It seemed watered down. They're not meeting our usual expectations. Teams seemed confused during the cheer. The energy was off. It was just off for me. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you all felt it, seen it. I don't know, but it just was not the usual core springs that we.
So I noticed it. They're always clean and in sync, but the spirit just never goes over the top like how we're hoping it would give.
Mhm.
Um, okay.
Something's
So
off. Something is
Yeah,
off.
it's not connecting. Like in the
it's not
past,
flowing.
Coral Spring has always been good.
Mm-hmm.
And we always say they lack energy, but it ain't just that.
Mm-mm.
It's I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it is not the Coral Springs that we're used to.
I I will say this. I did love their dance. It was cute, it was fun, it was playful. But they weren't selling it. They didn't look like they enjoyed doing it. As cute as it was, there was no facials, no spirit behind it, no, it just didn't sell. Like, I don't know if they were lacking confidence in the routine, so to speak, or what it was, but I the routine was cute. The dance routine was really cute to me. They just didn't sell it for me. I just don't know. Like you said, Ish, I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah. So their intro was really clean.
Mm-hmm.
And when they hit the mat, that intro, it was it. But for me, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's almost like they made a change, and because the timing on things were off, like they forgot the counts. Um, I don't know.
That's why I said
No
something was
energy in the
off.
cheer.
It was all off.
Um, and then there's a part where the flyer rolls into the stunt. Um, the one on the left, she you got to roll faster because that threw off that stunt count. But that's all I got for them. I literally don't know what. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it was an off day yesterday. It was an off day for them because I was like, okay, am I? And I watched it again to make sure like my notes were,
Mm-hmm.
and
And I got the same thing.
I'm like, I don't know what I really did not know what to say except for something was off.
And it's not like they were bad. It's
Mm-hmm.
just they weren't Coral Springs.
Mm-hmm.
They were not on their level. They were not on their level yesterday. Yeah, something was off. So hopefully regionals, they would have figured it out. I don't know, but looking forward to seeing them at regionals, and hopefully it's a much better performance.
And maybe it's one of those all-star things again. Maybe
Could be,
they can just do the all-star. I don't know. But
could be
mm,
understandable. Next up we have Northeast. I did say much better showing from years before. They just have to gain more confidence in the routine. And that's a big thing. And that was a big thing yesterday. A lot of the teams, the young ladies, excuse me, the athletes did not have is this they were not displaying the confidence in the routine at this point in the season. And I don't know if it's because of the changes. I don't know, but you got to get the confidence in the routine. You have to believe in the routine in order for you to sell it to the judges as well as the spectators. You have to do that. Um, and I said they still have a lot more work to do because it just was not flowing the way it needed to flow as well. So
Um, I'm gonna piggyback off what Q said, but there was a young lady in particular. I can't remember where she was standing, but her facials said it all. She was not having it. You could tell she was frustrated over the routine, beyond pissed or whatever, but it was all on her face that it just did not go the way she wanted it to go. But there was also a young lady that had me tickled because baby girl was skipping backwards to her spot and she looked like she was having the time of her life when she was skipping backwards. I loved it. I loved it because she was having fun. Um, for me, the stunts were too simple to not execute. I just didn't understand. Um, it just seemed like they were rushing to put stunts together, and it just didn't go. I would love to see them develop more in their stunting. Um, the dance, they lacked energy. It was very much shown on their faces, like I said before, with frustration levels. The end of the routine just did not stand a chance with being completed based on their demeanor. I don't know what their routine was supposed to look like, but it was very apparent that it didn't go the way that it was supposed to, because it was all over their faces and throughout the routine. They just kind of gave up in the middle of it. But that's it for me.
I said project in the cheer. The cheer is for you to cheer. It has to be loud. It was too many athletes on the mat for us to barely be able to hear you guys. Um, y'all still have one of my favorite signs, that canes with the border on the top and the bottom. I don't know why. I really love that. Um, find a better way to get rid of the palms, because y'all was just slanging them. Some of them was still in play. It was just like, all right, we're done. It was giving me the Grinch when he be throwing all the packages. That's what it gave me. So find a better way to get rid of the palms. Little flyers. I would rather have a brick as a flyer than a little flyer. Why? Because little flyers think that they do not have any weight and they don't hold it, they don't stay tight. And that was a common theme at yesterday's competition. A lot of the little flyers are just there and expect to be thrown around. Tighten up, squeezing your abs, squeezing your butt, stand tall, chin up, chest up, and hold it. You are not 0 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, you do have three people in most cases holding you up, but that don't mean that it's just super easy. Tighten up. And that was their biggest issue. Little people who not holding they weight. Um, but what I will say, this is the best example of not having the talent, but still having a high school type routine. The coach did not just throw anything on the mat as far as the choreography. They had high school appropriate choreography, but it just seems as if they don't have the talent to execute what is expected. So kudos to the coach for making sure that you still give what needs to be given, but not all the time can we go out there. Well, we can never go out there and do it for them unless we Josephina.
all right. Next up, we have plantation. Um, I said very busy. It's a lot going on. Seems like the girls aren't comfortable with the routine. The cheer seemed a little slow to me, and I don't know if it's supposed to be that slow or I don't know. Um, the signs at the beginning, we have to work on doing the same thing because you have some of them that's doing this and somebody doing like that. It's just it was completely off. But the routine, I don't know, it just seems very busy. It seems like um the girls definitely did not perform like they were comfortable and that they were confident in that routine.
I know for a fact that there were 3,099,000 changes.
You just made
It
my hair.
showed
How many changes?
Don't make
three
her repeat
million
that
and
number.
ninety nine thousand.
My head already hurt just from the first number alone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you done, Q?
Can't do
Um,
I'm sorry.
for me, okay. Um, I'm here for the We Are the Colonels. The signs are cute. Um,
Like America.
yeah, I had that too. I like the red, white, and blue like America, and then one of the girl did this. With
I mean,
Um,
Colonel of the Army.
and I'm done. Watch the placement of the girls in the back with the signs and with the palms. I don't know if a girl was missing, but it seemed like a big space. You had two on the right, and then one on the left, and then a space. If you're gonna have three stunts, at least space them out evenly. Make like you said, make sure the girls with the signs are uniform the entire time. The young lady at the end, she kind of seemed over it with her sign, even though she checked it. I gotta give baby girl props. She checked her sign a million and one times before she,
She did.
before she listen, baby girl. I understand you didn't
She
want
said,
no
"Baby,
sign
not
casualties.
today.
She
That sign
said,
would
"Not
not win
today,
today."
honey." I commend you for that. But by the time she started flipping that sign, she was kind of over it. Um, the stunt timing was off. They seemed to struggle with executing the stunts with, and it's probably because of what Isha said.
Three
Um,
million 999,000.
um, watch the holding of the feet with the heel stretch during the pyramid. It just kind of seemed like the leg was just kind of thrown up there, and they said, "I'ma hold it." Towards the end of the routine, the girls kind of seemed over it. The energy had died. Remember to watch your facial expression. Your face of discernment and frustration definitely showed. But that's it for me.
My first comment is, come on, Renaya. The girl with the C and Colonels.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I say in that chill, she ate it up. She ate it up. Like, if everybody could get like her, it would be amazing. Cause
Mm,
she was eating in the chill. Um, but I also said that, okay, and I said the American side was cute. When I first heard like America, I wasn't really feeling it, but when I heard it last night, I
It's
was
just
like, okay, it grew on me. It grew
mm-hmm.
on me. And I think it was because of they said like America, and then they had the American flag in the sign.
Correct.
So maybe that's why it grew on me. But at first I was like America, I ain't feeling it. But it was cute. It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would speed up the cheer for energy purposes. However, their cheer scored very well.
Mm-hmm.
So
don't
I
change too
wouldn't
much.
change it because it scored very well. But for me personally, to pick the energy up, I would speed it up. So that's that. The jumps were nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I can't really talk about the stunning because they just could never get comfortable with anything. So I hope that these 4 weeks and 4 days they could get something, stick to it, and get comfortable with it so that we can see what they actually can do and it not be 3,099 things trying to be done at one time. All the changes trying to be together at once. So that's it for plantation.
Next up we have South Broward, and that was the other team that had the sign mixed up because remember it was Dog Bull.
No, it was
No, it
bulldog.
was bulldog. It was
It
just
was
two
just
different words. It was
separated.
I know it was
bull
okay, so
dog.
it was something off with the signs. I can't remember what it was. I do
It
remember
was
the
separated.
bulldog is one word, y'all.
That was
It's
the yeah. That was the, but that's what that was. It was separated.
yeah, but it was something else. But bulldog is one word. So
Please leave it as one word. If you're gonna throw in an extra, if you're gonna throw in an extra sign, at least let it be the S.
mm-mm. Just if you're gonna say bulldogs, just put all
It
them
No,
on
need
no,
to
no,
be
there.
no,
on one
no. I'm
side.
talking about they had South Broward. They had SBH.
Oh
At
yeah,
least
that's
add
right. They
another
didn't have
S.
Okay, yeah.
SPHS.
SBH. Okay,
Don't
SBH.
split
I
up
can see that.
bulldogs. Add another S.
Well, I'll say this that this is the best that I've seen South Broward.
I can agree.
I can agree.
um since they started competing. So
If they
I
don't
would say this the
utilize
best
them
I done seen
boys,
in South Broward since 2000. I graduated 2003. So I'm gonna
I'm
say
for the
2001.
I'm done.
I'm serious.
I want them to utilize their boys the right way. I'm still trying to figure out why a girl was standing on another girl's shoulders and the boy was standing behind him.
he was spotting.
Get the hell on.
That's it for me. Congratulations, South Broward, because you all look a lot better. This is the best that I've seen,
That ain't
and
it for
I'm,
me.
and I'm gonna pass it on.
The cheer seemed a little boring. Uh, they didn't really excite me or sell it. They did look the best I've seen them in a while. Keep the Bulldogs as one word, like we said, one sign, one word, one sign. Um, Splitting it up didn't seem to make sense. Jumping sequence was off, and the setup was a little confusing. I was trying to understand why like I said before, I was trying to understand why the flyer was standing on the girl's shoulders instead of the male shoulders. Um, they had enough of the girls in the back to do a whole nother stunt, dance, or something entertaining. The energy didn't seem to pick up to the end during the dance routine. Remember to be consistent throughout the entire routine, but they were very clean and safe with their routine.
I also started with bulldogs is one word, so make it one sign with one person.
Mhm.
Um they had some motions before they went into the jump. They were very simple, but they were clean and they ate them up. And you know how you kind of lean back and poke your chest out? Okay,
I'm
it
done.
probably looks really weird in my seat, but they did it and it was so cute right before they went into the jump sequence. I really liked it. Um it's a lot of downtime before they go into their next stunts. Find something to put in there. I don't know. Um, and I also said that this is the best I've seen them in a long time. And that's it.
All right. Uh, okay, really, for real. That's what we're doing. All right. Next up, we have the last team in the category, which was Stoneman Douglas. Um,
Get down with Douglas.
they had a whole stunt group not performing. So, do you think they got the All Star
They
They
bug?
do.
probably hit the all-star bug, I'm assuming.
Okay,
No,
but they
because
was
this happens every year with them at
Yeah.
okay.
BCAA.
They always
Every
get hit hard by the
Mhm.
all-star bug.
Correct.
I mean, and those who was there, they were clean as I don't know what.
They
They was
always
Mhm.
clean.
they always clean.
The people that's there gonna execute what they supposed to execute.
Yeah. So I was like, my notes was like they must have got hit by the All Star bug. They were clean, very clean, lots of energy doing a cheer. Um, they just work on those drops and the confidence, and that's about it. I don't really have anything really to say except for I noticed that they must have got hit by the All Star bug. Hey, Ruben.
So yeah. I love Get Down with Douglas. I don't know why. I just love it. Um, listen. So for me, in the video of my recording, I just bust out laughing when they do the color shout because I already know what's gonna sing. I'm sorry, but I literally, I just bust out laughing because I was waiting on the color shout because I already
Listen,
knew that it was
my
gonna send Edie into. And
my
as soon
notes.
as soon as the color shout came up, she just bust out with, "Oh hell!"
No, in my notes, I got the color shout and I got the eyes.
Listen, I said the color shout be the funniest to me when they say burgundy because I already know. She threw her head back, and I lost it.
I wish they would just stop doing it.
Listen, but listen. Okay, so did y'all hear their music? It
No.
was very fun and cute. There's a part that I like when it says that the girl I ate that. And listen, one of the cheerleaders was like, and just went to her spot, and I was here
Okay, now I
for
gotta
it.
rewatch it.
Rewatch it and listen
I'm
to the
gonna rewatch
music.
that.
Listen to the music. The music has some little sneaky remarks in it, but it's funny. I love it. The music is cute and it's fun. And one of the cheerleaders, she was mimicking her shoulders and mimicking the words at the same time. It was very cute. The timing is always executed and on point with Stoneman Douglas. But I know once they continue to practice and hit, Stoneman Douglas is always a creeper for me. They always creep right in. They stay with their skill set, they master their skill set, and go from there. Plain and simple. But that's
Yeah.
it for me for Stoneman Douglas.
All
I
right.
said girls match the boys' energy.
The
Yeah, the
boys was
boys.
giving it.
Boys was selling it.
They was
Boys was
giving it.
giving. Yeah.
So I need the girls to match their energy. Um, my words exactly. I cannot like y'all cheer because y'all say burgundy. I want to like y'all cheer so bad. But once y'all say burgundy, I'll be done.
It takes me out every time.
Like I was sitting in the chair like this, just watching, and they said burgundy.
And I lost it. I
I
was
just
waiting on
laugh.
it.
I put
I was
eyeballs.
waiting on
I
it.
just put the eyeballs when they say I said
I
burgundy
was
and
waiting
eyeballs.
on it. Cause she was so excited. She was like, "Oh, this Douglas coming up." And baby, when they said that color shot, out the window.
But no, other than the color, I did really enjoy the cheer. The
Me too.
energy was there. It was lively, but I still want the girls to match the boys' energy.
Mm-hmm.
The jumps were clean. So that stunt group you were talking about, I do have a note on that. There was a little girl standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I made the assumption that she's a hurt flyer because I kept counting it, and I'm like, okay, there are four people standing there. And one of the four is a little person. Well, not a little person, but she
Mm-hmm.
looks like a flyer. So I'm wondering if she was hurt and they just didn't want
Maybe
to put
she,
her up or
maybe she's
what.
an
I don't
alternate.
know. But if she's hurt, I hope she go ahead and rest up and heal up. I'm gonna keep throwing it out there, 4 weeks and 4 days to get her life right. Or y'all got hit by the all-star bug, and it's understandable. Um, and those 360 switch ups.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, when I say them things was clean,
No bobbles.
ooh, that was literally the last thing I said for them.
Yeah.
No bobbles.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, all right. So that is all for small non tumbling. Let's give a shout out to Stoneman Douglas as they were the winners of this category. All right. Next up, we have medium non tumbling. We have Coconut Creek, Flanagan, JP Terravella, Nova, Piper, Pompano Beach, and Chaminade.
Before we get started, Ruben said this was a good showing for Broward County,
And
and
it was.
it was the best BCAA
In a
in
while.
a long time. That
Agree.
it definitely showed that Broward is stepping their game up.
On the map. Can't wait to see what the other regions bring.
Hmm.
All right. So, the first team in the category is Coconut Creek. Um, that was my note. My comment was
It sure was. She showed me that in the car. I say, what?
um
Okay.
co- I can't
Mm.
stress this enough. Coaches, if you are unsure, you're new, you're unsure, you don't know what direction you should go, please find a mentor, like Isha said. Please find another coach, find another team that you can get rub off on.
Can I time out? Flag on the play. Pause. I think they have tried to team up with another team, but the other team looks just like them.
The blind leading
Find
the
a different team to mentor you.
Okay. So I'm going to piggyback off what you guys are saying. And I'm going to say this. The girls hit the mat with the routine in which you give them.
Understand?
They're going to execute what you tell them to execute. But you have got to remember, as a coach, to do your due diligence to make sure you are doing what is in the benefit of your team. And I say that because when them girls look at them score sheets, if you show them to them, they're looking for you for guidance to show them what they're supposed to look like. And if they see other teams doing other things, literally speaking, like Ish said, if somebody is mentoring you and their team look the same, go to somebody else. Or how about y'all both together go to somebody else?
And the thing is, you don't necessarily have to go to a winning program for mentorship because everybody's not winning. That's good.
Yeah.
But you need to go to the people who are in the direction
Correction.
of winning
It's about
because we all know you can't hit, can't win. So that team may be that good, but they're not hitting, but they're in the right direction. Team up with those people. Have those people be your mentors. They're out there, and a lot of them are open and willing to mentor. Don't listen to your homegirl or homeboy who say, nah, don't deal with them. They had a don't do that. Go talk to those people yourself because the people, it's a trend. The
Mm-hmm.
people that are close, their teams usually sit on the floor when the team is performing, when that team that they kind of deal with is performing.
the
It's
system.
kind of a common thing. So
Mm-hmm.
we know who you kind of rocking with when it's time for your team to perform and vice versa when they are performing. And the team that kind of y'all trading off with, that ain't the team to be looking to.
That they're not, y'all not, the energy should not be the energy. That's not the energy you want to match with. You
Mm-mm.
definitely need to find something. Yeah, that all I said was because at this point it's like, come on, we have this, we have to, we got to elevate. We got to elevate, and you know, I'm done.
All right, Kamisha.
Um, so here's what I had. Lose the basket toss at the beginning of the year.
All of them. Take all the baskets out.
They don't they don't get no points. Let them go. Get signs for the cheer because all the girls with palms are not doing the same thing. They are kind of doing their own thing. It was one girl that had no palms at all. She could have borrowed somebody's that was thing something. Um, she didn't have palms, and it was all over her face that she was frustrated because she didn't. And it was very noticeable. The routine had a lot of dead spaces, girls just standing around. Either they didn't know the routine or they were still learning it. The timing was off, and the spacing of the entire routine was just off. I just don't know what happened. And I'm done.
My first comment: take the baskets out, all of them, every last one of them, out. There are teams that throw in a basket because they are high and you get a wow. Don't be like them because the baskets aren't there. There are 0 points for baskets. We say this over and over again. There is nowhere on the score sheet for a basket. It does not get you any points. If anything is going to hurt you, it is not going to help you. In the chair, there are too many motions. It's too many motions. Too many motions with not enough words. That don't mean add words, that mean take out the motions. Um, Watch spacing. The jumps are nice, but the timing is off. So let's get the timing together on the jumps. And the stunting, that's it.
Ernest said, take your scarf off and turn the AC down in your house.
Um, if I do that, that means I have to turn on the heater. And I don't like the heater.
He don't see his piano tonight.
You don't see it.
His-
That's
he
because
don't
it's
see
cut
his
off on
piano.
Instagram.
Well, yeah, it's cut off. It's there.
It's
Wait,
there.
where's it?
You can see it back there. Your piano.
Wrong
Um,
way.
I was trying to show you my piano, but it's here. It's here.
Her piano.
All right, next team, Flanagan. I like Flanagan. I don't care what nobody say. I
But I
like them.
do. They
I
was
you,
popping them signs, honey.
listen, and
It was the
I don't know about the signs. The signs were I like the big signs.
mm-hmm.
I
But
I
like
it
the
was
like
the
big
way that
signs.
they flapped them
oh
out and
baby,
still popped.
life
I
was
like big
given.
signs.
I like the big sign. The life was given, honey. The life of the signs of the pop. It was giving life. I said, love the energy doing the cheer. Do- I they just have to hit. They have to put everything in place for them to be successful with this routine. They just have to hit. And of course, like all that, you got to have that confidence in the routine to be able to get to that level of just hitting. But they open up with a lot of energy. I love the sign popping. They sold me on the cheer, and then it just went kind of downhill a little bit, and it was like it's like a little roller coaster. It was going down, and they went back up a little bit, and then they bust the corner, went around, and then so we just got to hit. We have to hit. We got to believe in that routine, and you just have to hit. But the signs, oh, it made me feel happy.
Clearly. Um, they started off strong. Um, like you said, signs, flags popping. We're Flanagan. Who? Falcons. Yes, God. Heard it, remembered it, loved it. Um, I love the flyover effect that they had in one of their stunts. That was really cute. Um, Flyers do not show your fear on your face. It is obvious. Baby, you are in the air and you are the focal point. Everything that you got going on your face is easily visible and seen. Don't be too tight. It was one young lady, she just kept standing up and she just looked like she ain't had no neck. She was just trying to hold on tight, but that was forcing her to tumble over in the stunt. You're supposed to be tight, but don't be too tight because you bring yourself out the air. Timing was good with the stunting. The girls were clean. Continue to work and practice. I love the direction in which Flanagan is going. They are definitely bringing their name to the forefront when it comes to Broward County cheer. That's all I have.
My first comment was, "Come on, signs." Them signs was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But the girl that had the S in Falcons,
Mm-hmm.
She was that girl.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
She was that
Mm-hmm.
girl. So if everybody could get like her,
Beautiful.
and all I had to say about anything else was Flyers stay tight.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go up tight and then get loose once you up there. You got to stay tight. And honestly, that's it. Because if y'all hit,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Agreed. All right. Next up, we have JP Taravella. I said they started out really great. Um, they, and I think this is a common theme with all of the teams was just to work on that confidence through for the routine. Um, this was a better showing than from the last time I saw them.
Hmm.
So, but they have some more work to do. But they just need to work on that confidence. They just have to work on that confidence.
I had that they were energetic in the beginning of the cheer, and then the energy kind of died down with the girls in the back. Um Only the sign girls seemed to stay hype throughout the cheer. Um but I need all the girls to match that energy, like continue to keep that energy up. Um some of the girls just didn't look like they enjoyed the routine, but maybe that's just me. Watch your timing during the routine. But I see where Taravella is trying to go as far as coming back into the competitive world. I see where they're trying to go, and I like their progress. Keep it up. That's it for me.
I said I love the cheers energy. Um, my friend, him with that megaphone, he gonna tear that megaphone clean up. When he slam that thing down, I just see it breaking in half. But I like the energy of it.
Hmm.
So watch what you're doing so you ain't got to finish the routine with a toe up megaphone. However, keep it. I love it. I also said the first stunt in the stunt section. Oh, so the very first stunt that y'all do when y'all go into y'all stunts after the cheer, their leg is kind of starting, I want to say, if I'm remembering properly, behind the back spotter. When they tap up, don't swing it around, literally drag it up. Because it's two, and I could be getting the number wrong. I want to say it's two people that's swinging and it's two people that's not. So watch that. Uh the jumper next to the boy, she not holding down that spot. She got a lazy leg. She kind of sideways. She looked like she about to fall while she jumping. I don't know if she just had an off day or not, but yesterday she did not hold that spot down. If she can't hold it down, move her because it's very noticeable. Um, like you said, much better since the last time we saw. Just keep working.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. Next up is Nova. They have improved a lot from the
Hmm.
last from the last time we saw Nova. But there's still a lot of work they have to do. Um, there's a lot of dancing. I don't know,
A whole lot of dancing.
and we ain't just talking about the dance
was
routine
it
part.
was Isha commentary for me.
It was a lot of dancing.
Whole lot of dancing.
I was like, it's a lot of moving around and a lot of dancing. I was trying to understand, you know, it was a lot going on,
You and
but
Isha have the same commentary for this.
oh, it was a lot of dancing. It was a lot because I was like, okay, the dance. Oh, okay, that's the dance routine. Oh, this the dance routine. No, that's not the dance routine. So then I had to like, okay, well, which one was the dance routine? Because
All of the above.
All on.
it was a lot of dancing.
All of the
So
above.
two 8 counts, please. Let's Two 8 counts, more stunting, less dancing. Two 8 counts of dancing, move it on, stunting, and transition to more stunts. In transition to more stunts. But it was a lot. Then last time we saw them, so kudos for y'all for doing some form of improvement. But we definitely have to stay in the lab and have to continue to work.
Okay.
This blackout is killing me.
What blackout?
You
When
keep
you
blacking
turn your
out.
camera off,
Oh no, I'm trying to download something at the same time while
Cause
I'm
baby,
on.
it looked like every time
because
you
it's like
finish
you
your
say what you gotta say,
commentary
and then you
and then black
you
out.
black out like
Like I'm done. I'm just
That's
tapping
me.
out.
That's my. I'm done.
Um,
Okay.
okay. My notes for Nova. I love the intro and the start. It was very strong and cute. Um, point the signs in the direction of the crowd. The judges ain't saying nothing you got to say. They just looking at you.
and if I'm a judge, I might mess around and say it, so don't point it.
So when you are doing your cheer and you're trying to get crowd participation, it might be a good idea to face the signs towards the people you want to say it to, or you want them to say it. The signs were cute, but they were a little hard to read. That yellow, it needs to be outlined in something, or I don't know. I could barely read it. It was a young lady. The way she threw them palms in the back after she forgot that she was supposed to let them go, it just literally went over her head. She just threw them. Um,
We are in medium non-tumbling.
I love the little cute snippet before the dance. Slow. Uh, it's like a little something they did Nova and Titans where they did some snappy little
They had a
thing.
lot of
Some
little cute things like that. So
yeah,
yeah,
I like that. Fix those air basses in the air.
One of them foot like she was just doing a regular, just standing there.
They
It
were
wasn't
in
even.
preps though.
Yeah, and I
You
mean, if that's
if
their
you gonna
skill
do it in a
level,
prep, it should be fire.
yeah. If that's their skill level, but
It wasn't even it did half of the leg didn't even go up. Um, fix that, clean it, fix the girls' placement and timing on the jumps, move some of the girls around for a cleaner look. I enjoyed watching the girls have fun. They truly enjoyed the dancing part of their routine. That part showed. Watch how you spread your energy because they had done danced so much by the time they got to the end with the stun, it didn't even go up. They just said forget it. And but keep up the progression though. I see you, Nova. But
all
that's it
right.
for me.
So I had to start with this because I don't think, especially new coaches, I don't think y'all understand how much what you do affects your team. When you don't have your stuff together, it messes up your entire team. It's no way the music should not have been ready. You had those girls sitting on the mat just waiting to get started. Then they had to go back and kind of get themselves together to come back out. Luckily, it did not affect them much, but it could have been detrimental. The people told y'all to check y'all music after the coaches meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Get your music checked. The from what we literally were sitting by the DJ booth. So the DJs, they did their thing. They
Yeah,
did their
he did.
thing.
He was ready.
The coaches have to make sure y'all do y'all thing. When you got there, all you were supposed to do was tell him where it's at, what to press, and that's it. And then when the chill over, press play again or whatever. But don't do that to your team. Please don't do that to your team. They work too hard for you to make a mistake that could end up hurting them. So y'all may be new coaches. This may be the first time y'all run into that. Make sure this is the very last time because it could have been detrimental to your team. Um, there was a part in the cheer where they did kind of a hip movement with
Mm-hmm.
right behind the signs. It was super cute. It was super cute. Um, But this is another team that want to slap the signs for unlimited amount of time. Limit the slapping of the signs on the leg. As a matter of fact, you may want to give you 2 slaps and that's it.
Not the two
And
slaps.
that's it.
You don't need that many
Because you may
slaps.
do that kind of in the midst of transitioning to something else, but it's like y'all getting caught up with saying the whole cheer while slapping your leg with the sign. Limit the leg slap. I mean the sign slapping. Um, y'all are not a strong stunting team, or really should I say, not an advanced stunting team. So I do like the fact that y'all kind of stuck to y'all skill level. However, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, like they already said. Um, there were a lot of cute little things, but it's way too much dancing. Um, and it seemed like the jumps was being danced in at the same time. Like, if we gonna jump, jump. If we gonna dance, dance. I would prefer us jumping and not doing so much dancing. But it seemed like the jumping was with the dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of distinguish what you're doing, but we need some more stunts put in there. We got to have more stunting. But that's it for me and Nova.
All right. Next up, we have Piper. So Piper is back after a year or the two
Mm-hmm.
years, a year. I
Here.
think it's one a year or 2 years of being away. So welcome back, Piper. Um, so I said they were clean. They still have to work on the confidence of the routine, but there were some confusions during the transition that they definitely have to keep an eye out and work on. Um, I, I didn't like the music. It was boring.
It was.
They had music.
They had to have music.
Ma'am, let's not today. I
It
didn't like
must
the
have been
music.
boring because I ain't even
No,
hear.
the
No,
music was very boring.
it was
That's
not.
why
It
I asked
was
if they had music because I sure didn't hear it.
It
yeah,
was
it
Maybe
was
I
very
just
boring.
boring.
forgot.
It was boring. But I like the direction that the team is going in terms of cleaning and getting them like they're all on one accord versus all over the place. So definitely am looking forward to seeing them at regionals to see if they're gonna put my foot in my mouth.
That's a big. Never mind.
Listen, Captain Patchfoot.
Okay. I like you said, Q. I like this routine for Piper. They kept it simple. Just watch the timing and the transition to the cheer could be a lot smoother. I don't know, but it seemed like quite a few routines had a little dead space between transitioning from the dance to the
What was that
cheer.
about? What is
I
that about?
have no idea. There's like nothing. There's like a okay, let's walk to the cheer and then start the cheer type of thing. Like there was no smooth transition, and that we saw that a lot yesterday. Um, the cheer dragged a little bit and seemed kind of dead and unenergized. I need y'all to perk that up a little bit. Perk it up, sell it. Use the signs for color shout during the entire routine. Remember to space your energy out throughout the routine. The end should not die down because you show that you're tired. Literally speaking. But I like this routine for Piper. I really do. I think I like the direction that they're going.
Outside of what y'all had to say, because I pretty much had the same comments. Um, that all white uniform. So if you've been watching us through the years, there are some pet peeves that I have. One of them are dirty shoes. And with those white uniforms and those white socks, you could tell how dirty the shoes are. Y'all please clean them shoes. I I don't know. It was like a itch that I couldn't scratch. Um, I don't know. Cheerleaders should always have this clean cut look to them, and dirty shoes, I feel like takes away from that. And the uniforms are actually really cute.
I do like the uniforms.
The old school look, I like the old school look, and then they had the little sparkles on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the shoes just kind of for me. I like how y'all stuck to the stunting that you could master. And it was clean. That's the cleanest I've ever seen Piper. Ever. So whatever y'all doing, I like it. Start taking a little notches up, but I like what y'all doing. My last comment outside of the things that were already said is I have a love-hate relationship with the flags. Like I like them, but then again, I don't like them. Like they had the Bengal stripe on them. They were
Mm-hmm.
cute, but then again, I was like, that's too much. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But yeah, that's all I got. Y'all surprised me.
Mm-hmm. And not in a bad way.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I like it. Shut me
Okay.
up.
Don't we always say that?
Hmm. Who next?
All right. And
The
oh,
Who?
Pompino. And
Oh,
I told y'all I was right.
what, Pompano?
They did not have signs with Pompano. Go back and
I ain't
watch
go back
it.
and look at them.
Pumped was all they had.
They usually have Pompano.
Correct. I asked what happened to it.
So when
Hmm.
they flipped the signs over, what was on there?
Just some letters. It didn't spell Pompano.
What, like what? I got to go back and look
I
because I
told
thought
you.
when they
Yeah, I
flipped,
didn't. I didn't go back and watch them.
yeah, I thought when they flipped it, it said Pompano, and then they flipped it back off, and that's when they said
Nope.
pump
They
with
they
the exclamation point.
when they said pump, they put them down, and that was it. They didn't flip it. They just put them down.
Oh,
Hmm.
Ruben said the flip said spell Pompano. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Go back and watch
Anyway,
it.
let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Now I got to go back and watch
Mhm.
that because. Mm-mm.
I knew it was
Um.
amazing.
Oh, I didn't really have anything really to say about that. I just said they started out strong and work on confidence.
I like this routine from Pompano. Um, Slow it down just a bit. Watch your timing. Try to save the stunts if you can. Make the transition into the cheer a little smoother. Um, and then I did ask what happened to the Pompano sign for after get pumped. Um, Work on the flags. I don't know. I noticed that the flags are two colored. But the way they were moving the flags, it was like they were trying to keep it on the color that it was on, and it.
I have the exact same comment.
I
It's
don't
almost like the flags were too low on the pole, and it was hard to
carry it
wave
over.
or
I don't
something.
know.
It's something with the
It was
flag
something with the flag
that's
that
not
just
allowing them
wasn't.
to do what they need to do.
Mm-mm.
I have
I
the
saw that.
exact same comment.
Yeah. Um, I don't know what it is. It just seems to be off with the flags. The dance formation were cute, especially with the ripples and the timing effect. It was cute and fun, and the girls showed that they enjoyed it. Continue to practice and work on the routine. I'm excited for the growth and direction of small progression of Pompano Beach.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't feel like they've regressed. I feel like they've regressed. Um, and I used to like the direction that they were going in. I think they're going backwards. I would like to see them get back to the place where they were like super competitive. Not saying that they're not competitive. It's like right now it's like, okay, we're safe, we're in a good place, but this is not gonna be enough to make noise at regionals. Not saying that they won't make it to state, but to really do something at regionals, it's literally just safe.
But they've
Um
always been safe.
nah, there was a time where they used to be pushing the limit.
That was a long time ago.
Um,
That haven't been recently.
there was a
They've been
time where they
safe.
used to push the
They
limit,
were
and
they've been safe
I
for a
would
while.
say that last year they kind of pushed the envelope a lot more than this year. But I want to see them get back to literally pushing the envelope. They just kind of seem like they're just here. Um, Flyers, again, just because you're little doesn't mean that you don't contain weight. You are a human being. You have weight on you. You got to hold it. The bases can't just move you the way that they want to move you and you not do anything. Flyers, do your job, and a part of your job is holding your weight. If you hold your weight, the base is gonna do what they need to do. Trust me. That's it.
All right. The next team is Chaminade.
You know what was
Do
funny?
you do y'all want me to read what I put? No.
No, I'm finna tell you. I commend that coach because when she came over to us, girl, listen here. When I tell you, if we ever thought, and this we get proven wrong every time, when we think the people ain't paying attention, the people is paying attention to what we say. Believe it or not, cause baby, she came to clear her name.
You did.
She
She
did.
came to clear her name.
She
And
wanted to
we
make
gonna
sure we
clear it
knew
for you,
that
honey.
she is not
She
responsible for
said,
that.
no ma'am,
I
I
am
am
no
not,
longer there.
I am
I
no
am no
longer
longer
there.
there. You see where I'm at. I'm no longer there.
But I just want you to know I had nothing to do with this. And I was done.
That came out her mouth.
Yes, we did Western already. Just to clarify that question. Um, all
Are
I
you
said
guys gonna do
was,
your comments?
I'ma do them. I
Okay.
said, oh wow.
You said wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's better than
What
what I said.
a major regression.
Oh, that was very very nice. I I I
The
just said what
beginning was
the
very interesting and very parkish. Obviously, leadership has changed because that is not the same direction they were going in for the past 2 years.
I think
No
there is a
words,
head coach
no
that
words, return to routine and go back to the drawing board.
I think there's a head coach that stays around and then she brings people on to help.
don't bring no people no more.
Yeah, the people that you brought, that ain't it.
Did she bring anybody?
The
There
person that
were
came out of the gym.
it was multiple people down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
Remember I say the coach ran out the gym and they was running behind her? Yeah. My comment says I like the word oh yeah lions, but there was nothing else about the cheer that I liked. I asked what was going on with the flag, and there was a random moment where there was like flag spinning, not flag spinning as in cheer, but like flag spinning as in band, just all over everywhere. And I was very curious. And these are questions that need answers. I don't know. I really I don't. Can we move on? Can we tell the people who the order of the
and
first, second, third?
now see, this category was definitely an interesting call of plays.
I want to see the score sheets
I do.
because
They
cheer
had to be
is
close.
a heavy hitter when it comes to the scores. And I feel like the winner had the better cheer, but the runner up had the better stunt. So I would like to see the score sheets for those two.
All right. And the winner for the medium non-tumbling division was Taravella, JP Taravella. So congratulations, Taravella. Flanagan, yeah, Flanagan was right there, was second place. So, um,
What?
Wait a minute. All right, large non-tumbling.
Please and thank you. Let's go. I didn't even know that was possible. Go ahead. I said in the line. Oh God, I'll be back.
y'all know who that is.
I ain't even look. I just know what the comment said. Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I said I was gonna be good this year. All right, large non-tumbling.
oh my God.
Large non-tumbling.
We, we gonna wait for Kate to come back. Oh God. Okay.
You gotta do better. You have to. The children didn't make up that routine. The children did not make up that routine. And they stole a song
The
and a
song in the
chill from a different. How you steal something and still don't? All right. Can y'all come on? So I don't have to keep looking at these comments and commenting on the comments.
Don't comment. This I'm just trying to get my bearings together. Okay, so for the oh what? Oh my
Tell him to shut up.
God. I don't know what to do right now. All right, so we have large non-tumbling. That featured three schools. Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, we have to go back. It's actually large. It's actually four schools in large non-tumbling.
I'm
So
sorry. Yes.
before we go into this, there was a hiccup last night. Us as fans knew exactly what the problem was, but apparently the judges had the old lineup or the old sheet.
Schedule.
Fort Lauderdale originally was supposed to be extra large. The judges didn't have the new sheet. So they still had them with extra large, but they were actually large. So I know a lot of people was confused in the stands and things like that. At the end of count, when mostly everybody was out of the building, it was brought to the attention of Rocky and the people, and it was rectified. So Fort Lauderdale did end up being scored, well, not scored because the scoring doesn't change, but they did move them back with large
Large
non-tumbling
non-tumbling.
and out of extra large.
There was four teams in
So
large
it's four
non-tumbling,
teams in large
which
non-tumbling.
were Cora Glades, Dillard, Pines Charter, and Fort Lauderdale. Those were the four teams in large non-tumbling. So we're gonna go with Coral Glades. Um, Great job. They had lots of energy, very clean. I think I want to see more from Coral Glades. I want to see more from them in terms of for some, I don't know if it's that they keep it safe or they, I don't know what it is, but I want to see them get out of the box that they put themselves in, and I need them to take over. I need them to show up and show out because this they at this point like we need to push the envelope. It's time to push the envelope. It's
But
time.
we've always said that about them.
Yeah.
They've always just stayed safe.
And no, it's time.
There's an
You
echo.
have you have it is.
Hmm. Not right now, but there was an echo.
Oh,
Yep, it's still there.
Not
oh,
unless the background is turned up, not you.
who?
Um the commentator. The volume might be turned up so you echoing.
But he has his headphones on.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't. Yeah,
I
he has
don't
his headphones
I
on.
don't hear it anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
maybe okay. Yeah, they stay in the box, and I need them to get out of the box. They have the athletes, they have the routine, they have the skill level. It's time. It's time to push it. Time to push it, Cora Glaze. It's time to push it. Because they do every year. They're extraordinary. They're good. They're great. We just got to push it up a notch. It's time to push it.
I definitely get it. Um, what I had was I love the color switch signs amongst the cheerleaders. They have each color represented on both sides of the mats. I always love that. Um, Signs were clean, popping, and in sync. Haley, we see you, girl. Um, Love the stunt build transitions. Cheer was energetic and loud, clean. Watch timing. They had a cute, fun dance routine, and it showed that they enjoyed their doing their dance. Um, the scale in the back was gorgeous and effortless. She just threw that leg up
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
like it was nothing. I loved it. It's beautiful. They definitely saved those stunts.
Oh,
Now,
Haley on here. Hey, girl. Hey,
yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
Haley.
We
Haley.
see you, Haley. So yeah, that was it for me.
My first note, my girl Haley was popping that sign today.
Yes, she was.
You won. You won, Haley. You beat the sign, girl. The sign did not beat you. You won. I said the energy in the is there in the entire routine except for the cheer. I don't know why the energy cannot translate into the cheer, but it has to. Um, I don't know what it is, but it's not in the cheer, but it's in the rest of the routine. So if y'all can get that in there, you're gonna be all right. But honestly, I have literally no other critiques because it's safe. It's safe. It looks good, but
Mm-hmm.
it's safe.
Yeah.
Turn it up a notch. Light a little fire under there.
All right. We have Dillard. They did what they were supposed to do. Even with that stunt on the far left, that was, and
Far
they
left or far
saved
right?
it.
Right.
It's on the right.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it from the mat sense with the placement on the mat. Okay, so they're left, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that one stunt that we needed her to, and she did not fall. She didn't come out of it. They then I will
They
commend
held it together.
the entire stunt group. They fought together.
And
the
fought.
flyer and the flyer was still in position,
Halfway.
like halfway in position. But when I say all four of those ladies work together so that the flag does not hit or fall to
Baby, they
get
gave
it.
her that look like you better not come out this house.
But
Listen,
that's what I mean when flyers stay tight.
mhm,
If you keep doing what you got to do, the people up under you gonna figure it out.
And will.
and they did. They figured it out, and they, although they moved out of the way, they kind of pushed her back to where she was supposed to be at, and they kept it going.
And they jump right back in.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
congrats, I will give a shout out to that stunt group because y'all did what y'all was supposed to do, which was to save that stunt and keep it going.
Mhm.
Um, I'm gonna give a special shout out to my girl Taylor, and she's the one that has the blue sign. I don't know if y'all be paying. Taylor be eating that sign up over there. Taylor be eating that blue sign. That's my birthday twin. She be eating that blue sign up, baby. If she was selling that blue sign, baby, give me a whole box of it. Cause she be serving on the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Dilla, y'all, we said y'all all y'all have to do is just hit.
That's it.
That's it. And
Yeah.
the energy throughout the entire routine was on 1,000. From the beginning all the way to the end. Each one of you all ladies did what you were supposed to do. I would probably say the only thing that is just to make sure when you are going up in those stunts and coming out of it, y'all got to keep it tight.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it tight. But y'all understood the assignment.
I had that. I had flyers stay tight in the air for the best results of the stunt being able to be saved.
And
They
then there
can't
was a
save it if you don't do your part.
and then the jump sequence, there was a young lady, the little one, the little short
The
one in
little
the front.
flyer, she be on the right. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, she her I don't know because she hyperextends or not, but
That's
her
what it
timing
was.
is always a little off. So we know you hyperextend, baby, but you have to kind of water it down a little bit so that way you can get on the same time as a jump. Um,
The second jump sequence, she got it back together. I think she
yeah,
just was excited and overdid it.
listen,
Because when I say
listen,
the last time they did they jump sequence, she was on point and
listen.
still hyperextended. So I don't know if she got a little excited and was like, wham. And then was like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, I'm off.
And the momentum was there. I get it. I get it. The momentum was there from the beginning throughout the entire routine. All we said was for Dilla, all you have to do is just hit. And
Mm-hmm.
they understood the assignment. So that's my critique.
Nothing else for me to say.
So in the first pyramid, I like how when the flyers go up, they look over at each other like, oh. That it just touched my soul. Cause they went up and they looked. I was like, okay, y'all, come on. Come on. And then this ain't even in my notes, but I don't even know what you would call it, but it's giving me like corkscrew hand to hand, but it was like this was in the ending pyramid.
Hmm.
Oh, that thing now. Oh,
When I say the wow factor, checked.
when that I can't really
Yeah.
um
Yeah, our former teammate, Jemiah, she called me after I sent her the video and she said, ooh.
is there are a lot of similar elements in this routine. However, there are very small wow factors where you can't even say the elements are the same. Because, like we say, it's always a different way to do a release. It's always a different way to do an inversion. It's always a different way to do a spinning element. And baby, when I say they are doing them,
They, the
somebody
transitioning
do a
into
GoFundMe so I could go to nationals.
there's the transitions going into the stunts and coming out of the stunts.
Mm-hmm.
They when I say they touched on whatever element, they touched on some of everything. It I it that that was a show. That was a show.
All right.
Moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
We have uh-oh. Come on, phone. Not today. Don't do me like that. All right. We have Pines Charter.
Now,
Um,
Pines Charter is a new one.
that there are a new school that are competing this year. Now, I do have a question. CHS.
That was in my notes.
Charter High School?
But then why you call yourself Pines Charter?
No, I'm just guessing. I didn't.
I mean, that was my assumption too. That was my assumption too. But I just wanted to make sure that I was on the same page as everybody else. Um, Nice try for your first time on the big blue mat. Definitely nice try. Definitely have a lot of work to get to we get to regionals and everything. Um, I just think the cheer kind of threw me off for the rest of the routine because I literally was still trying to figure out what CHS meant. So maybe is that do you all have other signs that you're waiting to come in? Like I don't know, but then again they were saying CHS. So
Um, I was trying to get an understanding of the girls on the shoulder sit that had the signs that flip from Jaguar to Nations. They spelled Jaguar first and then didn't put it up for Nation the first time. Um, that caught me off guard. I was trying to understand that. Tighten up with those signs because they were just a little too loose and too free with them and they weren't all together and in sync. Um, it kind of seemed like they were singing in the cheer for me. Um, I want them to kind of sharpen and cut the words a little more. I like the wording that they had when they said "yeah for the best." I'm still trying to understand the CHS part, but I thought that was cute. Um, get I would advise to get signs for the color shout.
Take the color shut up.
You ain't even tell us. Um, I'm done. Um, love the stunts. They have the stunts going up with the sound effect and the music. I thought that was cute.
mm-hmm.
Um, take the basket out. You ain't getting no points for them. Just get rid of them. Cause it's behind a stunt and it's the same level as the stunt, so it's not giving the wow factor that it's supposed to. Um, they were clean and simple. I think they were okay for their first comp. They stayed within their skill level, and that's okay. I just advise to continue to practice, have fun during the routine, and I still don't know how they didn't place.
All right. The rhythm of the spelling of Jaguars in the cheer, I want to say it was Jaguar or something
Hmm.
like that. I could
That
be
was it.
wrong, but it was really cute. I
It was
did like
cute.
that. Um, remove all of the tosses, the basket toss, the toss dismount. Let them all go. Find a way to another way to dismount. Let it go. Let it go. It's not giving nothing. You're not getting nothing. I'm sure in your comments it was probably something negative said about them or nothing said at all, which means they need to be done away with. Um, the girl that's in the front of the mat that's jumping, she is a jumper.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely a
I
jumper.
remember him. I said we
I
got a
love me a
jumper.
good jumper, and she is that. Um, there's a part in the music towards the end where it says, "Shake your paws." I thought that was really cute.
Hmm.
But other than that, it's a lot of work that need to be done, stunt wise, hitting, well, executing, getting to the foundations of stunting, and making sure timing is right. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right, next up we have Fort Lauderdale. Um,
Did you go back and watch? I told you that was her in the front.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, you did. You were correct. That was the young lady that was doing the demo for the dads.
Mm-hmm.
She could jump.
That young lady who did the demos for the dads that's from Fort Lauderdale with the long legs.
She could
Mm-hmm.
jump.
We got to jump her. Beautiful jumps, honey. Beautiful jumps. Um. Okay, so I'm not gonna read what I have here. I'm I'm gonna just pass it to Kamisha.
Why?
I, yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Why not? You even put this on me, player. Speak your piece.
I just put yawn.
Okay. Here are my notes. Let go of the basket causes.
Is that what? I'm okay. That will okay. I'll ask that question when we get done.
Um, the cheer gave sideline chant vibes instead of game day.
I
Too
don't
many.
understand that comment.
The cheer was more so the type that you constantly repeat, not
A
for
chant.
crowd participation.
A chant.
Correct. Not game day. Not like color shout, things of that nature. If you go back and listen
Crowd
to the beginning of
participation.
the cheer,
Mm-mm.
the beginning was not work, it was not for crowd participation. It was more so I'm
Okay,
saying
okay, because the way you worded, you was like, never mind,
gave
keep going.
gave sideline chant vibes instead of a game day feel. Crowd participation. Too many girls cheering for me. We spelled FLYINGLs. Where was the L sign? Why do we had color shouts? There were four silver signs and two blue. It was the silver was put up for white, but it looked silver, and we had four of those and two blue. Um, just wasn't feeling the energy. The young lady in the middle stunt group, oh baby, they dipped her so low it took them a minute to bring her back up. It was like a swing, but she went so low she kind of got lost in translation. Watch your timing. Jumps were off. The formation was all over the place. The routine seemed a little all over the place. Continue to practice. But that's it for me.
All right. I said, why did y'all get rid of the palms to do the color shout? Like, you can use the palms to do the color shout. So why get rid of them? I said the cheer was okay. The okay is capital. I said, but something was missing, and one of those is the L for flying L's. Um,
And that cheer was kind of cute with the flying, and then the something was cute about the
That
cheer a little bit.
that's why I say it was okay, but
Yeah,
it,
the way
it
the
was,
spelling of the flying the way the rhythm of the spelling of the flying L was cute. But you would spell the G was a different color.
and
And
then you
then you
said
had no
flying
L.
L's, but
Had
you
no
didn't
L.
have an L up, and you have a flying L sign because I saw it, but you didn't have it up when you spelled flying L's. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't make sense of things that don't make sense. Don't let the boy jump.
I didn't even pay
Let him
attention.
stand in the back like the boys on a lot of teams do. Don't let him jump. He literally throws everything off. Um, all the way to the left, there's a girl that's rolling out of the stunt. Y'all, The stunt just let her fall. There wasn't really a roll. She just kind of collapsed out. Um, Fixed that. And for that girl to be that strong of a jumper, I should have noticed her without watching the routine again. She does not stand out. So
Mm-mm.
find a way for her to be front and center where
She
we
is
can
front and center,
identify that jump, unless she's not hyperextending for the sake of timing. But
but
at
she
this
is front and
point,
center.
timing is not together. So um that's it. That's all.
Okay. And the winner for that division was Dillard. Um, the last division that we're going to be touching on today is the extra large non tumbling. And that division had three teams. They had Blanche Ely, they had Cardinal Gibbons, and they had West Broward. So we're going to touch on Blanche Ely first. My notes said very busy. I see the potential in the routine, but for it to be an extra large team, it was very sloppy and it was all over the place. Um, I don't know if the girls were told not to build. I don't know if the girls were not confident to build. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I just know there was a portion of the routine where there were only two stunts going up and everybody else was just either standing there trying to figure, I don't know. Um for it to be an extra large team, it we have to clean up. We have to all be on one accord. You cannot have an extra large team and it looks like someone just had some rip paper up in the air in their hands and they threw it up in the air. And wherever it lands, that's where they go. We have to clean it up. We have to get on one accord so that way visually it looks good. One band, one sound. We say this all the time with extra large teams. It is you should look as if it is one person doing the same exact thing, and that's not what it's given. Again, I see the potential in the routine, but there was a lot of people, not enough executing for me.
Um, I think that's where the concern came from because there was, as far as stunting was concerned, there was rarely any execution. I think it's because there was a lot going on. They didn't have time to execute. So here are my notes. Um, Watch the spacing during the cheer. It seems to be a gap between the stunts in the back. You have two extensions on the right, and on the left there was a prep that went to an extension. If you're going to have groups in the back during your cheer, they all need to be doing the same thing, or at least put the two extensions on the outside and the prep in the middle. Um, Watch the timing of the stunts, the group, and the group placements. None of the groups were in sync as far as stunting is concerned. They were all on different counts. And I don't know if that was intentional or how that went, but none of them were on the same count. Everybody was kind of on their own count. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a ripple effect or not, but the stunts didn't go up for us to see it or to get that factor. Um, One stunt didn't go up at all. Didn't even attempt. Not even sure as to why. But it seemed like everybody from the stunt was there. It seems to be a lot going on at different times, and they are in different movements. And um, practice on your execution. The stunts didn't seem complete. The jump timing was off. Um, Watch where you're going on your next placement spot. The girls kind of seem to be bumping into each other as the routine is going on. Um, The girls seemed kind of somewhat over it and tired at the same time during the end of the routine. The dance routine seemed to be was a little tough to see based on the movement or the placement of the girls and where they were. Um, Literally speaking, with extra large, be sure that mistakes cannot be easily seen. It's very noticeable with a lot of girls on the mat. But that's it for me.
Okay, so I'm reading the comments and it says everybody was not there, and then it's a flyer that's hurt. So that explains a lot
That
with
explains a
a
lot.
lot of the stunts not going up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that kind of changes my comments,
It changes
because
my.
what I was gonna say is if stunts aren't going up consistently, we don't have to go extra large. Like you don't have to put everybody on your team that tries out. You don't have to fill up the mat. You can go in a lower category with stunt groups that are hitting, but if everybody's not there, then we can't see it. However, I don't know if the video we saw a couple of weeks ago, everybody was or was not there, but the execution of stunts were about the same. So I don't know. I digress. So based off of what I saw and not what I know now, um, cheer was better than the last time I saw. I said, assuming there is a group missing in the cheer, there is one group. Um, so it was the same thing that you was talking about, Kamisha, where there was two groups on the right and one group on the left. And when they would do the ripple, it would be one and then two. But if there are people missing, that explains why that is
Mm-hmm.
like that. Um, when they do their jumps, this is what I talk about when I say cleaning. For a side, the knee should not be pointing in the air. The knee should be pointing at the judges. And almost every person on the mat, that knee is pointed in the air.
That's not a side.
Get the knee right. Because that the leg that's not bent is up there. Because they got some jumpers.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes the jump hideous when that knee is pointing in the air instead of to the judges. So clean that up. If you literally, you know how you stretch it and you sit in the straddle and you take one leg and you pull it back, that's how your side should look in the air. So definitely work on that. Like I say, there are some jumpers,
They
but
said there was only one person missing.
oh, so if it was only one person missing, why was like five groups that didn't hit?
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. Because I know
Okay,
at one point,
whatever. I'm
yeah,
gonna just move on because I don't know, and I'm just going on and go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I said flyers. Oh, same thing that I said about everybody else's flyers. Flyers got to stay tight. I don't care how small you are. You could be 4'2", 50 pounds. You have to stay tight. If you stay tight, your bases can get it together. But if you get loose, your bases don't know what to grab to get you together. Stay tight so the bases can figure their lives out and make the stunt stay together. Um, I think one of y'all said this. There are a lot of stunts happening
Mm-hmm.
in a very short amount of time.
I said that.
You don't need a whole, you don't need too many stunts. You need good, clean stunts that hit all the elements to hit. That don't mean add more dancing or more jumping, but get all your elements in. But don't be trying to do 1,000 more other things. You got to have a pyramid. You got to have standalone stunts. You got to twist, inversion, release. Those are what you have to have. Get them things in, but you don't have to have all of those all at once in a very short amount of time. Because when you try to put all of that together, it starts to look very sloppy and rushed. And a lot of times it just doesn't hit. Um, like I said, I think this is a group that don't necessarily need to go extra large. And I think it's too late to change. But I would like to see them go down to medium. I think more can be done with cleaning and executing stunts if they were to get rid of a lot of groups and just focus on a smaller group of cheerleaders. Also, what can happen between now and regionals? Go back to the fundamentals of stunting. Can your flyers hang? Are your bases dipping at the same time and at the same level? Are they catching the same? When they do a release stunt, is the release the same? Are the counts the same? Go to the fundamentals of stunning, because even though there are a couple of groups that are hitting, they're not hitting at the same time. And that's where timing is flawed. So let's sometimes we have to undo to get it back right. But that's it.
All righty then. So our next team we're going to be talking about is Cardinal Gibbons. So for Cardinal Gibbons, what did I say? Okay, I said they just need to hit. I think Cardinal Gibbons, the last two seasons they've been extra large.
Mm.
Um, I don't know, they're just not hitting. They're just not hitting. And it seems like they're either changing the routine or they're just learning the routine, because you can see throughout some of the parts of the routine that some people are not doing or not executing, or they're not performing it the way it was probably taught or the way it's supposed to look like. They're not doing it. So I don't know what else to say about Cardinal Gibbons except for they need to work on their confidence in the routine and they need to just hit. That's it. And if they're doing all these constant, changes, you got to figure it out, stick to one, and then just go from there. Because the constant changing around of routines, especially right before a competition, um, if you get nervous, you're gonna go revert back to what you're comfortable doing. All right.
Um, I had flags were on point. Um, the cheer flowed. It was clean and simple. Dance was safe and simple. They stayed within their skill set, but I kind of want them to elevate a little bit stunt wise. Um, and they just have to hit. I think once they hit, they'll be fine.
I'm wondering if they got a deduction for going over time,
Yeah,
because the coach left the DJ booth
yeah, and did
and the DJ needed to start the music. The DJ
and
don't
didn't
know the
know
routine.
where to start.
The DJ ain't gonna press play until you tell the DJ to press play, because the DJ don't want to do anything that he's not told to do. The DJ don't know your routine. You cannot leave the DJ booth unless you got it that something that plays all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's different. But it looks like that's not the case, because the girls were just standing there waiting for the music to start, and the
And I
DJ
think
was looking
I
like,
think he kind of picked up on it that it was time for the dance.
yeah. So again, coaches, don't put your girls in a well, your cheerleaders in a position to not have the best routine possible because of your flaw. Um, that opening stunt, I feel like it would be so nice if they just hit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I haven't seen it hit yet. Not saying that it's not going to hit again. 4 weeks, 4 days. Y'all got to make sure that open the stunt hit because with it being the first thing you see,
Mm-hmm.
It's,
if that crumbles, I've already lost what I want to see for the rest of the routine. So that has to hit.
and it also messes up the routine for the girls on the mat because it throws
Yeah.
off the momentum.
It's like the first thing we do, we don't get right.
Hmm.
That could be detrimental mentally. Flyer squeeze and stand up. Squeeze and stand up. It it's a common
Unlock.
theme. Y'all,
Unlock.
the
Is
flyers think that the base is supposed to just be throwing them around and because there's three people under there, but that's not the case.
you
The
still have to do your
bases
part.
are not bodybuilders. They're not there yet. You got to do some work. So that was it for Cardinal Gibbons. I could see it. They just got to hit it.
Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have West Broward. I believe they got hit by the All Star bug too.
They definitely got hit by the All Star bug.
So I really could not give my full critique because I at this point I was like, okay, they got hit by the All Star bug too. But
They could have won that category with their eyes closed. Everything could have failed, and they still would have won.
yeah, there wasn't much competition in that one. Anybody else have anything to say?
Let me tell you something. I don't know what it is, but these iridescent palms is giving me life.
I love the iridescent palms, especially the iridescent.
Blue,
Their iridescent blue
That
and
teal.
Coral Springs Charters
but you know who
iridescent
started it?
white.
You know who started it? Lourdes Academy.
Mm-hmm.
They had that iridescent blue
Get
first
loud with
and
the Lord.
white. I can't wait to see them. God, I'm so
Can
mad
I
they
have
didn't
a
come to
palm?
South
I want
Florida
that. I want
Showdown.
that blue. Can I have a palm?
I just want one.
Get loud
Give
with the
me a
Lords.
give me a white and a blue. The black don't look half bad either.
The black is cute too, but I want a blue. I just want a blue
Give me a
palm.
blue and a white just to put on my wall.
Get loud with the Lord.
We have not seen them all season. But I'm sorry, back to West Broward. Um, I love the movements they have and the stunts that go with the music effects.
Yeah.
There's a stunt ripple that they have that goes up with like
It's the
the
switch up. It's the switch up ripple. That's
and
that.
it's like the pew 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 type
It's a
effect.
switch
That
up.
was
They they
cute.
they they switch up going into that ripple.
And do it's beautiful. Their jump sequence is not like it. Flags were crisp and on point. I need a flag class. I'm still on that.
Just which flag class are you trying to go to?
Well, first of all, Cora Glaze did it first. That caught my eye.
Okay.
Whoever taught them, come teach me.
Thought you were talking about the other flag.
Um, very clean. Few bobbles, but they saved them. Them. They saved them. Really did save them.
It was West Broward.
It was. It was very much West Broward.
Yep.
I mean, if you thinking of when you're missing a team and you're still able to execute different stunts, that's that's
But you
what
know
we're
what
talking
I
about.
did notice, even with the fact that they were missing the girls were still doing the motions as if the stunt was still going up.
And that's what we're talking about. As far as if you are missing athletes, you still it it didn't look like, I mean, it was a whole stunt group that wasn't really, going up or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
not at certain times of the routine, but everybody else was still going
Correct.
up.
On time and on point.
Hmm.
Literally. Because even with the switch up, the stunt that had somebody missing, they still put their arms up at the time frame in which they were supposed to go. And the girl would have been up on point based on their emotions alone. Like when even if you do get hit by the all star bug,
You got to
literally
mock.
speaking,
You
your
mock and you
routine should
mock as
still
if
mock
they
what it's
are
supposed
there.
to look at. It's still supposed to look flawless whether they're there or not. And it
And what
definitely,
you
that's
can
what
build, you build.
West Broward definitely gave me that. Like, I knew they got hit by the All Star bug, but their routine really didn't show it to the point to where it was that noticeable.
Yeah.
Well, I said I love the switch up ripple, and with West Broward, it's not always the stunt that they do, it's the way that they
Hmm.
do that, the way that they showcase the stunt. Like you see switch ups all the time, but the way that they rippled that switch up is what made it like stand out. Not saying that they don't do advanced stunting. Not I'm not saying that at all, but it's the way that they
It's the
give
wow
it to
factor.
you that makes it look so much better, and it's always executed cleanly.
Hmm.
Um Not sure if they're going to stay in this category, but because they're always clean, I think this is a great category for them.
Hmm.
I like extra large for them.
One band, one sound.
I really do.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for today.
Yeah. Congratulations to West Broward on winning that division. I think we had a whole lot to say, almost 3 hours. Um,
That sounds normal.
Yeah.
any parting words?
Um, this was a tip I wanted to share, and you could take it or not. But if you have additional girls and your stunts are not stable, please take advantage of. I know we try to come away from front spotters. I get that part. But if it can help you execute your stunt, try it. It will be falling out of it and having idle people. When they tell you to go to the DJ to test your music, do it. Because we literally, like Q said earlier, we sat by the DJ booth and I could count on two hands with how many people actually came over to test their music. At no
After,
point in time should the host ever have to call a coach to come meet the DJ to test your music.
especially when they made the announcement after you all came out of the coaches meeting. Coaches, please come to the DJ booth to test your music.
But I'm
They
pretty
said it.
sure they said it before they left the coaches meeting.
But as a coach, I would want to test my music anyway.
Definitely. But regionals will be here before you blink your eyes.
January 9th.
Take advantage of those days.
That's it
Jan-
for me.
Isha, any parting words?
Get out your feelings and get you a bag. Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
You still got time, ladies. Oh, I knocked my glasses off my face. But you still have time, ladies. You still have time. And gentlemen, you still have time. There is still enough time.
Read your score sheets.
And from what I read, those judges
We're judging.
were judging and they had some really good critiques on the score sheets. So
Very
I don't think
thorough.
it's going to be very far off from what you will see at regionals.
And noticeably they wrote it next to the part in which you needed to fix.
They did a really good job. Kudos to the judges.
Because
Kudos
y'all
to the
judging.
judges.
It was judging, child. Kudos to
Um,
Coach T for being on the judges
so Q
panel
will be
yesterday.
at regionals. I mean, not at regionals, at UCA qualifier.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be.
The rest of us will be watching from the subscription.
Amen.
Mm.
I just
Yeah. Well, I don't have any real parting
oh,
words except for,
I
that's
guess
fine.
they mad. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Shout our views up today.
ooh,
Get
child.
out your feelings and get you a bag. Okay, 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 okay.
Anywho, um, At the end of the day, like we said, these are our opinions. They're not too far off from what the judges may say. You could either take it or not, your opinion. But I guarantee we have not been, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be as honest as possible. We have yet to be proven wrong when it comes to a score sheet or a judge. So therefore, it is what it is. And we're going to continuously say, read your score sheet and either apply it or stay home. And that's it for us tonight, ladies. Practice makes perfect. Continue to utilize your time wisely. We will see you all January the 9th at South Fork High School for Region 4.
And those of you who are going to UCA this weekend, good luck. Make
Good
sure
luck.
you continue to work. This is a great time for you to get some good feedback because you are getting UCA quality
Mhm.
feedback. And yeah, take advantage of it. We suggested you. We wish that everybody would have went to the South Florida Showdown because we would have got that feedback then. That way, we would not be in our feelings today. Um, it is what it is. But yeah. So I see you all. I will see you all Saturday at UCA
Oh,
qualifiers. Um, they still cutting up.
Jesus Lord. If they only knew.
Yeah, so I see you all this weekend. Who all team is going to be there this weekend? I definitely will be looking forward to seeing and everybody. And again, until next time, ladies.
Cheerful, cheerfully yours.
Cheerfully yours.